Cable winding mechanism. A telecommunications contractor needs your team to design a device that can accurately wind up a specific length of cable. The device must be able to wind a specific length consistently. The device must also be able to be started and stopped by using a switch.
So this is what we did to achieve that task. This string simulates the cable, and the wheel spins this idler here, which spins the quad encoder. And once the quad encoder reaches a certain number, it stops. And the cable gets pulled 41.5 inches approximately.
Well, based on the number on the quad encoder, we have it set as a value of 100 and 1,000. And for the programming, we have it on a while loop. So basically what it means is like it'll infinitely go. So we'll have one of the bump switches here will be an emergency stop. So prior to all that programming, if anything does go wrong, you just hit this button and the whole program will stop. But if nothing goes wrong, you hit one of the buttons and it causes it to wind up the cable.
Right, so you hit this button and then this, and as you can see, it winds up the cable. And if you so desire, you could have it go back down by hitting this button. And if you want to stop, just hit that.
And the way that whole system works is because it's on an if or else loop. So by hitting these two buttons, it causes it to wind up. Because this value is at 1, so by hitting it, it goes to the alternate command. But if this button isn't hit, and only this one, then it goes to the if command, which just makes it unravel. That's about it.
That's about it.
Okay, now actually show us the emergency stop working, because that one, the thing was
Now we're going to bring it down, and we have this button right here just in case of emergency. It'll stop the entire program, so, and stop.
Now, how were you able to keep the wire and cable on the wheel instead of having it slide off and getting stuck in the axle?
We put the duct tape around there so it creates a barrier.
And what's that in front? Is that 2 spacers, I see?
Yeah, it's just so the wire doesn't go offset and it stays in between these. Any other questions? Any?
With Robot C being so linear, how were you able to create that emergency stop button?
We set up another task in the beginning of the program so that
It was specially made for the emergency stop. So if we just didn't have to hit this program, then it would cycle through the rest of the while loop. But because it was before or prior to all the other programming, we could hit this and stop at any point in time.